Hello and welcome to BBC's Doctor Who, the 15th Doctor from Titan Comics. Now just opening up, let me just get a little bit out like so. It's got a previously, it's got the characters, we know who the characters are, and this is written by Dan Waters, art by Kelsey Ramsay, colorist via Valentina Bianconi. And apologies if I said any of those names wrong. So the Doctor soon figures out what the Summoner is. Basically, he's not somebody who kills people. He is somebody who collects. So he collects screams and fire, these fears, etc. However, he decides... what if you were left here for 1,000 years, Doctor? Would you still think the same? So basically, he's taken to a shopping mall in the end of the universe. But where the Doctor is now, he's in a pocket dimension where Cybermen are. And he is trying to figure out how to get back to the mall. Meanwhile, Ruby is with her friends, says they should try and go up, and you're not going to be squished. It might take a few seconds, but once I've talked them down, they'll understand that you're not there to hurt them, so you can live up in the shopping mall with everybody else. So that's the idea. However, the shopping mall people have suffered 3 deaths in moments, and they've connected these deaths with these new people because nothing was happening before, and all of a sudden there's something happening. So probably not the best time to bring in. Wait a minute, sorry, I've jumped the gun there. So then these security patrols come in to do what they do in future moles, and they just look like something out of a horror film where they turn on you and kill you. So so the Doctor is here. He is trying to figure out what the Cybermen are about, why the Cybermen. And basically what he works out is they are here based off energy of what if. It's the anxiety of something going wrong, the anxiety of the Cybermen coming in. It's not the fact that somebody's afraid to manifest them now. It's the apprehension that this could happen. They could be here. They could be killing people. And that's the energy that they are sort of powered off. Meanwhile, the Summoner is sort of starting to perhaps get some sort of access into the TARDIS. Now, the next bit is something that the Summoner did not foresee in his schemes of getting screams. The people lose it when they see the aliens. They're literally, you've got monsters with you, you're trying to kill us, and the patrol things do exactly what they do. They protect and, well, they turn on you. In this case, they turn on Ruby's character and Ruby and the aliens, and they're like, we're gonna be squished. Oh my goodness, it's awful. It's awful. And so he just, at the bottom, he's like, hey, I didn't even plan for this, but it's great. So the Doctor is powering off ideas. He's never done that before, but the thing is, he's still not getting through even with this. Why is it not working? So there's a radiation storm outside. The police thinks are going to chuck them out, and some of the people are like, yeah, and then some are like, no, you can't, that's just a girl. I mean, the other 2 are scary, and they're dead. And then the Summoner says, Ruby, this happened because you tried to be like the Doctor, but you did the exact opposite of him. You didn't protect, and this is the result of it. So the Doctor is trying to find a connection. He cannot find a connection with this future mole. The psychic signals are not there. He just needs that to connect, and then Ruby obviously screams in agonizing pain as she's just seen her newfound friends die. So Doctor arrives. He comes in saying, get off her, and these creatures turn to mush after the sonic screwdriver just sort of points out. That's what they remind me of. So do you remember the Titanic episode with those little angel creatures that were killing people? That's what they sort of reminded me of. There we go. There we go. It all comes in eventually. It's early. I haven't had enough coffee. So he hugs his friend and says, it wasn't your fault. And, he knows how to, and because of you, he now knows how to tackle the summoner. And I'm probably saying that completely wrong, so I do apologize. However, the summoner has his own thing. He realizes what the Doctor is scared. He is scared of losing the people, losing the little people, as he puts it. So, which is true. He hates losing people. He wants to save everyone. That's what he does. And, we've seen it countless times. The waters on Mars for somebody. I don't know why I keep going back to David Tennant episodes. There's probably lots of times that the Doctor's gone, I will save everybody. But those are just always the ones that sit out for me because, well, Tennant is my Doctor. Although I pretty much like everybody else because they're fantastic, but he was my Doctor. So there we go. I've gone off on a tangent now. This is about Suti's Doctor, who is great, who I'm going to see in November, which I'm very excited about. I've got my tickets. I've got my tickets to see Millie as well. So I'm very excited to see them both, which is great. So the Doctor at the end is just like, no, and I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent again. I won't do it again. We're finished now anyway. So do you know what I really love? I really love the art. I think the art is absolutely fabulous. I think the stories are great because I got to the beginning of this issue and I read it. I thought, how are they going to get to 4 issues? And, perfectly done. So I'm really liking Dan's writing. He's doing a great job. And the really annoying thing is, I don't know why with these Doctor Who issues, they just seem to get slightly delayed, which is annoying. We were expected to be finished in October. I'm not saying that we want it to be finished, but we're going to be finished in November. So I guess I feel like you could just have an ongoing series with Doctor Who. I'm not sure how Titan released Doctor Who series. I'm going to have to keep a closer eye on that because, I've enjoyed the writing and I've enjoyed these little standalone adventures. It would be something to have a little bit more tangible, a bit more like a series and a bigger plot. But I guess they've also got to consider that the 15th Doctor is now in a series. So whereas perhaps you could take an older Doctor and just do whatever the hell they like with, as long as it doesn't affect anything in the mainstream TV, I guess. So there we go. So I hope you like my video. If you do, please support my channel by subscribing. Thank you for taking time to watch this video. Thanks to everybody that subscribed already. Appreciate you folks a great deal. Make sure you look after yourself. Very important these days. And as always, embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.